Good afternoon and welcome to today's Voice of Faith, and thank you for joining me today. I'm super pumped about today's verse that I get to share with you, but before we do get to it, I want to invite you to come and be with us at our Christmas communion service this coming Sunday. We have two services, one at 10 o'clock, one at 11:30, so you have options. I want to invite you to come. Also invite somebody to come and be with you. It's going to be a powerful time. Today I'm going to take you to Joshua chapter 3, verse 5. Now, before I share this verse with you, let me give you some backdrop on what's taken place. And this is that God was about to do a miracle. He was about to dam up the River Jordan, and the River Jordan was in flood stage. And so we're talking about anybody that would have stepped into it would have been swept up and drowned. And here's what God told Joshua, and Joshua told the children of Israel. Joshua said to the people, "Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you." Now that word wonders, as we discovered yesterday, if you were with me, it means miraculous things. It means miracles. Tomorrow, he says, God's going to do miraculous things. He's going to do miracles on your behalf. Now, and we know that God dammed up that river. As soon as they stepped into that River Jordan, it dammed up and they were able to cross supernaturally. But here's the key. Here's what I want you to see. Before God does anything, we've got to sanctify ourselves. We've got to prepare ourselves. That word sanctify means to be set aside, set apart, or to consecrate. In other words, we need to get ourselves ready for this miracle. I think too many times one of the reasons, or main reason, why many people do not experience miracles in their life is they're not preparing for it. And I'd like to say it this way: the reason why people are not preparing for it is they're not expecting it. Are you expecting your miracle? Are you believing God for a miracle? And are you sanctifying? Are you preparing for it? You know, before Jesus fed the 5,000 men plus women and children, and there's estimated amounts of people that were gathered that day were about 15 to 25,000 people. Could have been more. But there was a lot of people that were there that day. It just says 5,000 men plus women and children. And before he worked that miracle, Jesus told his disciples, sit the people down in companies of 50. And he told them, before I work this miracle, prepare yourselves for it. And if you'll prepare yourselves for it, guess what? You're going to see it happen. And so I want to just encourage you. I want to encourage you today. Get yourself ready for the miracle that God has for you. Whether it's physical, financial, relational, in your business, whatever it is, are you preparing yourself for it? Are you getting your faith ready for it? Are you believing for it? Are you expecting it to the point where you're getting yourself ready? And if you'll do that, I believe that's a statement of faith. Faith without works is dead. When you begin to work your faith and begin to speak your faith, you'll see faith work on your behalf. I love you. I hope that spoke to you. And God bless you. And don't forget, if you work the word will work.